れが俺の最高地点だ
Okay, awesome. Playing against new Luffy, OP17. Let's see how this goes. Is that really its effect? That's it? I don't remember if this was the actual effect. All your 12 costs gains block. That's it. Choose second. I'm first. I have an Otama. I have Mihawk Oden, which is nice. I actually don't know what to expect against this deck. I think I'm Mulligan because the Otama is not good enough. They're forcing me to play the Otama, I guess. And I almost whiff. Almost whiff. By then, this is basically what I want. If I manage to get to the bottom of the deck, I would rather see the Trichillion plus 4K event. He plays Usopp, which is awesome. Allows him to look at top 3, add Elbaf, he add Roto. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna play Otama here. I know a lot of my targets already went through, and I normally wouldn't play this. It's just if I play this and I whiff, it's not a problem because I have You Can Be My Samurai, resting both Otama and drawing one. I don't whiff, but it's also bad because I'm bottom decking the Shanks. That is very bad. And since it's bad, I need to play more searchers to get back to it. Grab Oden. Yeah, that's it. There, draw 2. Nothing fancy here, and we just jam 6 here. I don't believe we starve in this matchup. There's no point. Unless someone tells me otherwise. I'm at 5 downs next turn. I'm probably going to play Oden just to be able to draw one and freeze something. Freezing the Usopp is fine. Nothing crazy. Yeah, that's fine. It's if you have a 12 cost, it's plus 3k, I believe. Yes. And since Roto is it's plus 3. Usopp gets the effect. Awesome. Plays Oden. I rest the Oden to restand 3 Dawn. Play Coffin Blow to draw 1. I have 2 Dawns left over. With those 2 Dawns, do I decide to go for board or do I go for face? I believe I would go for face here. Playing Oden, I can freeze the Usopp right away, and then I'm at 7 Dawns. At 7 Dawns, I don't have much to do. Yeah, I believe I would freeze the board. Just because... sorry, I mean I would go for board. I would rather have him waste resources than for him to... Oh, that's a blocker. Oh, it's a blocker. Whoops, I forgot the leader effect. That made Roto a blocker since it's a 12 cost. Right. 5 lead, it's fine. I think he's just poking me down because he can. We can take the first one. Thanks, which is great because we bottom deck 2 of them. I do want to counter this because this is a 8k swing coming at me afterwards. I have Oden is base power, so I would still be able to freeze Loki with my Oden. I'll be able to play Perona into Law into Oden, freezing the Loki, which is pretty nice. The Usopp is there chilling. I'll just take this life. Just because I can have more resources here. Playing the Mihawk is actually better than the Law, I believe. But if I play... Yeah, let's go Perona first. I only have one target. I only have Mihawk as a target. These guys wanted to make me whiff. Let's bottom like this. I believe if I play Mihawk, Oden, freeze this, draw, then leader effect, I can... Yeah, I believe this is better. Mihawk, Oden, draw 1, freeze this. That's awesome. I have no more Dawns. I can leader effect, rest the boat, restand 3. Yes. You don't rest the Mihawk yet. You rested with the You Can Be My Samurai just to be able to draw. With that being said, I believe I don't want to show him that I have... I'm going to use You Can Be My Samurai. So I'm probably going to just use 1. The Oden's going to swing. Yeah, let's go 6 here. And potentially 7 here with my leader. If he counters, yes. He counters there as expected, really. We go 7 into the Usopp. And then we go, You Can Be My Samurai, resting this and this. drawing 2 and discarding 1. I think I can discard a Law. It's either Law or the Mihawk. I believe I can discard the Law since I have one of each in case I want to play either of them. If I had only one or the either, I believe I would discard the Mihawk here in this case, because I don't have anything to pair it up with, and I wouldn't play Kawamatsu off of it. I would want to keep my 2K, and also if I didn't have this many Vander Decken, I would probably give one up. Does he have any more swings this turn? The Luffy has Rush, the Robin does not. So this is another 8k swing coming at me. 5 if I give a 2k. Then it goes 8 into 4. Do I go... I don't have Trichillion. Okay, so that means it would die. And then 8 face I would just take. Is that what you're telling me? Or do I want to try to save my Oden? He might go for Oden rather than my face. I give it a 2k here. Yeah, the Mihawk dies because he was going to go 8 into my Oden afterwards. So that's that. I don't have any 5 drops, which is unfortunate because I could have played Law, bounce the Corona, and play something else. Or else, if I really want to, I can bounce the Oden and play Oden back. That's another option. I don't have enough... Yeah, I don't have any other plays. I think it's... Let's see what I do here. For fun does nothing. I do want to stun the Lucci. If I stun the Lucci, he doesn't have a blocker. And I think my body jams into the Luffy here. I have 9 dons, I believe, right? I have 9 dons, 6 dons for Law to bounce the Oden and play the Oden back. And then I have 3 dons left over. I can add dons here and go 8. 8 is not great at all. But at least that way, I get to poke this a little bit. Not loving this. I can also play Vander Decken to kill this right away, which is not bad. I think I like the Vander Decken here. Let's go 6 here. I wish I still had the Kawamatsu because now I'm going to have to discard Vander Decken to kill, discard another one to resolve my effect. We'll go 6 here, then leader effect, freezing the Loki. Yeah. So we'll go Law, bounce the Oden, play the Oden back, freezing this. Awesome. We don't want to do leader effect yet because we don't have any board. So we go Vander Decken, discard this. Let's kill the Luffy. I don't believe he has any anti-removal on board. I have 1 Don left over. I don't think we're using it for anything, so we can use it right away. We can do you can be my samurai right away. With the Perona swing, I actually believe I would swing with the Perona here. So I'll rest these 2. I'll draw 2. Leader effect, rest of both. We stand 3 Dons. Let's start with 5 lead. I have the Kawamatsu, but the Kawamatsu is low-key fake. The reason I'm saying it's fake is because I'm gonna have to use it with the Vander Decken to discard as a fishman. Yeah. Here we're just poking him. We go wide. We just jam a bunch of them at his face, trying to get his resources down, whether it's life resources or card resources. The Perona here swing. It's a free 5k swing. I have 3 dons left over. Instead of going tall, I might as well go wide. He has a lot of resources here. He can easily take life instead of giving me 2 cards. So I'd rather him either take the life because I swung a 5 or give me a 1k counter in this scenario. Luffy is here. Awesome. He gets to play a 2 cost from his trash. Good for him. I have 1 more Vander Decken, which is nice. Plays Yasopp. Okay. Searches a Sanji. Sure. That's fine. The Loki has been perma-stunned past couple turns. I don't believe 5 lead. I think I take this one, unfortunately. Yeah, I would take this one. And I'm hoping he goes 7 lead. Okay, 5 lead is fine. I can give you a counter. I would give you the for fun here. Because I don't want to give you a 2k or the 1ks. I have a lot of events and I don't want to use these resources later on. I'd rather use them now. Here, 6 here, it's fine, I believe. I think my next turn is going to be a 10 cost Shanks, resting his entire board. Playing Vander Decken to clear one of his Loki. I believe. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna be it. And then I think I want to resolve that you can be my samurai. But the thing is, I don't have any board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Okay. The law dies here. Yeah. 10 cost Shanks into Vander Decken. KO the Loki. The whole board's rested. I can clear it. What does this do? Oof. Okay. That means you can be my samurai is a bit dead right now, which is okay. I don't need it to be live right now. It could be live later. This rests the entire board. Vander Decken minus just KO this, so the entire board goes to 3. I can probably clear his entire board, which is really nice. I think that's it. Nothing crazy. I don't believe he has any anti-removal. So yeah, I think that's the play. So Shanks, we stand 2 downs. Awesome. Vander Decken. Trash this. It's my only fishman. Clear the Loki. Leader effect, rest of both. We stand 3. This is 2, 2, 2. Yeah, I don't think it's crazy. Let's go 2 here. We can just clear the entire board or go face. Clearing the entire boards means if he plays Loki or anything, he has no way of doing a clapback. I can wait out an extra turn. Like, I don't mind that at all. Like, I could go for face, but he had 6 cards in hand before his draw. He could have counter out, play a Loki out, and just jam it with a bunch of 5s. Which is not great, because if you look at my hand, I only have 2 1Ks. Might be a flaw with my list, question mark. But I'm playing this. This would have been Luna otherwise. And it would have made my hand even more bricky. Plays this into this. This adds an 8 cost from his trash to his hand. By trashing 1. He grabs the Zoro. I think the Zoro is the anti-removal in this deck. Which is fine. I don't want to give up the Kinemon. I would rather give the plus 3k, to be honest. No, but I'm still going to give up the Kinemon. 8k lead. I think that one I just take. Oh, 8k here. Take it. I don't have any counter. These are only for my leader. For fun, and I know you're strong, so I'll go off from the start. It's only for my leader. Okay, so he has 2 12 costs on board. That means 2 blockers. Denying me access to the Luffy, but I have a 9 cost Shanks, which he doesn't know about, which is fine. 9 cost Shanks, leader effect. Why? Yeah. I believe that's what it is. 9 cost Shanks pop this. He has 2 12 costs. We just jam at him. We're fine with him having extra blockers for free. I'm asking myself, do I play Kinemon resting my leader? Or do I apply pressure on his face? I think I apply pressure. And then Samurai can rest a Vander Decken and the 9 cost Shanks, drawing 2. I still have 3 dawns left over to swing with. I would consider swinging 5 with the Vander Decken instead of using the Kinemon. Oh well. Let's go here. Let's go leader effect. I don't believe I would play the Kinemon here. I'll start with 5 lead. 6 lead? Yeah, let's go 6 lead. I'm gonna swing with the Vander Decken instead of using you can be my samurai. That's fine. I'll go 6 lead again. 12 lead. Yeah, and pass. The other play would have been play Kinemon, rest the leader, discard the Mihawk, gets 2 new cards. Use you can be my samurai, resting the Kinemon and the Vander Decken to be able to draw additional cards, which would have been great to filter my hand. But I think in this board state, he has no board, so I don't really care. It could have been either way, honestly. The draw play is good, and also the play I just did to continue applying pressure is also good. Both plays are good. There's probably one that's better than the other. I'm trying to think on the spot, but I can't figure it out right now. Here I'm giving a 1k. Easy 1k. Okay, so you have triple blocker on board. Grabs an 8 cost Luffy, so you want a quadruple blocker? And go for it. I'm fine with that too. Plays the Robin. Okay, -3 on my Oden just to be able to clear a body. That's totally fine. I'll give it up. Okay, draws a Kinemon. So my play from last turn can be live now. I'm asking myself, is there any chance I find something to deal with the 8-cost Luffy here? Because he has triple blockers, so I need a KO to remove it. I can't think of anything other than Shanks, but the thing is, if I play Kinemon, I don't have access to Shanks anymore because I don't have any Dons left to play it. 6-cost Law would be a play. If I find Vander Decken with Fishman. 1, 2, 3. So two Vander and 1 Kawamatsu, and 1's on board. So that means I have 1 Vander Decken in my deck and 3 Kawamatsu in my deck. Awesome. Let's start with this. I can rest a Dawn here. I don't believe I need... Okay, I found one. Don't have a 6-cost Law? I thought I had 6-cost Law. I don't have 6-cost Law. Whoops. But I drew double Fishman. That's crazy. I think if I play the Vander Decken, I don't need to rest this guy. This guy can swing. So let's go with that. Actually, do I need more Dons? I'm trying to calculate my Dons if I can just jam at him before doing this play. Actually, screw it. Let's just do it. Trying to... I can play the Perona out to look for something. 6-cost Law here would have been nice too. Yasopp is interesting, but I don't think I need it. Oh, I can't even add it anymore. Yeah, this was weird because I don't have enough Dons. Anyway, let's rest the boat, I believe. Yeah, just 3. I have a lot of Dons. 7. I can go 7-7, but I would keep a bit more Dons in my disposal. 5. I can go 5-7. We stand. I would keep most of my Dons if he decides to go all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would keep 5 Dons. That means this can go 5 again. Yeah, I'll keep all my my events live if he decides to jump 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and leader 5, something like that. Going for lethal. Let's go 11 first. Whether he takes life or goes for... He might take life because he has to go for it next turn, right? And pass. Now I have 4 Dons open. Maybe 5 if I draw another event. I have 5 Dons open, 4 events in my hand. A 2K and a 1K. Did I not pitch a Kawamatsu with Vander Decken and I have another one? I drew it off with something. Maybe Samurai? Anyway, it's kind of crazy. Friends are Lucci, awesome. Oh, what? Oh, he cleared my board with Lucci. Awesome, good for you. 2 Vander and a Perona. That's fine, it's not crazy. I'll give you a 2K here, I believe. I don't think I'm too scared of anything. And I'll give you this here, because I don't mind that at all. Yasopp, Oden, freeze, and just go for a game, right? Is this base? No, this is 8 costs, okay, and not base. Not great. Leader effect, we stand 3. That means I have 8 Dawn under disposal, and that swings even taller. Awesome. And this is a blocker too, man. I forgot this is a blocker too. But it's a 11 cost blocker? Plus, why is it plus 3? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's plus 3k because it's open this turn. I think just Oden this right away because I don't see myself having lethal otherwise, right? Yeah, I think I have to Oden this right away. And I find something. I don't play Dead Man's Game, so I don't see any targets for this. We'll get the Chilion. We just went back to the whole deck. Yeah, it's fine. Leader effect. Let's rest this. We stand 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 7 lead first. 7 lead? Yeah, 7 lead. This no rest, he has 2 swings, and I have infinite events. I don't see a world where he survives. Unfortunately, I have no way of resting these guys. None of my cards does that, which is fine. And we stand pass. Yeah. I have 11k bodies to swing with, and his board is empty. Okay, it's his first pirate docking 6. He didn't find any. unfortunately for him. Yeah. Okay. I have to trash a card? Okay, that's fine. I'll give you the Yasopp. The docking is not a blocker because it's not. It is a blocker. It is a blocker. Okay, that's fine. 5 lead. I don't believe I take this. I cannot afford to take that. Plus 3. If he goes 9 lead, I take. I don't think I'm giving my events for that. We'll give you the for fun. He has 2 blockers, 3 blockers. Yeesh. This is a cost of 8. There is a world where he survives, actually, right? I have 4 swings. They're very tall, though. They're all very tall. One of them has to connect, right? 3 dawns here. If I split between my Oden, it's 10, 11, I believe. Let's go 11 first. I don't believe he has enough to counter 10, 11. He needs to counter out of a 10 to survive. 3 blockers. Is the Brook a blocker? Brook is not a blocker. So Saul is a blocker, Docking 6 is a blocker, and Loki's a blocker. He has no active dawns. And that's it. So here's a scenario where that men's game would have been really good, but usually 10 cost Shanks does the job. It's just I somehow managed to bottom deck 2 of them in this game. We saw that 9 cost Shank was value this game from being able to KO Luffy out of it, and also not finding the other 10 cost Shanks. I think I only resolved 1 10 cost Shanks, right? Or was it 2? I think I only resolved 1. I only resolved 1, and I bottom decked 2 of them. That means the last one is in my life. The last one's in my life. No way he stalls me out. Wait. I did play a bit slow, but it's just mostly because I was talking at the same time. So it makes it harder for me to play. Yeah, that's fine. The 12 he has to block anyway, so go for it. And I can split my swings afterwards. Between Perona, Oden, and Mihawk. Actually, no. I think that's worse because my Perona is a 2k. So it's 10, 11. You should probably go 10 first with leader instead of doing this weird sequence I just did. I'm just doing it this way because he has no choice. Yeah. Like 10, if he survives 10, he's good actually. Yeah, my sequencing was really, really bad. This final swings. The first swing should have been 10. Because here, if he managed to counter out, I should probably keep Dawn's open or Trillion, Lucci, whatever. This, yeah. You have 1k. GG's. That's it. That's the matchup. Very close. It's not. It's favored Shanks, I believe. But I don't think it's free. Like if he managed to set up a board and I miss something on curve or something, it becomes rough for him. So yeah, good game. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you guys my OP17 Mihawk list. It's still a work in progress, but might as well share with you guys what my first build looks like. Still looks very undecisive, but anyway, let's go with it. Let's start off with 2 boats. I was considering 3, but 2 is fine for now. 2 or 3 is a good number. 4 is still good. I've considered 4 many times just because it cycles through your deck. Just to be able to draw 1 means you're getting deeper and deeper into your deck. It's just if you're cutting down on this, you're not having as much of the other cards. So I'm leaving it as 2 for now. I'm still running 4 Samurai. I think this card is just busted. I love the draw power. This is a +1 every time this resolves, so it's insane. So as long as you play your card properly, this is a +1. And since I'm not running Kikunojo, I'm not going even. Otama, this is an emergency searcher. It's a 2k usually. Able to search everything. Same targets as last set, so not much to say there. 4 Peronas, best searchers, basically searches through your whole deck. I don't see much chances of missing. You have 2 stage, you have a couple range, and that's about it. As long as you don't hit these specific 10 cards in your search, or actually Perona and Otama as well, so it's a little bit more, you should be fine. Usually you don't flip Perona, it's very rare. For Kinemon, this card is actually insane. It's probably just as good as Perona. During the early game, you want to resolve this just to be able to cycle your hand, to be able to find your pieces, whether it's your late game or your mid game. And I would sacrifice a swing with my leader just to be able to resolve Kinemon's effect. So it does happen sometimes that at like 4 dawns, for, let's say, instead of swinging with my leader, I'm going to use Kinemon to rest my leader just to be able to draw 2, discard 1. So this does come up. Vander Decken. This card is just busted with the 10 cost Shanks. It just makes no sense. I'll get back to it later. So for the mid game, you basically want to find Yasopp or Oden. Oden is just as good as it was in the previous set, being able to draw 1 and freeze 6 costs or less, 6 base costs. So it's just as broken as it was last set. Yasopp is a new addition, being able to draw 1. It is not a slash, that means it doesn't come out of Mihawk if you play Mihawk. It's nice with Yasopp because at the end of the turn, this card, you can restand it. So if you play it out with the 6 cost law, the Yasopp will not be rested. So it's going to be standing, so it's not going to be as easy for him to clear it the moment it's played. The Yasopp being able to rest the 8 costs the moment it's played is really nice because you can start clearing his board, slowing down the pressure he applies to you. And yeah, that's about it. It's a very nice card to dig through your deck. So now both your mid game just helps you net even by being able to establish a body while keeping your hand size very large. So it's very nice. Kawamatsu is the best 2K in this deck. It's just insane. It's a Wano, it's a Fishman, it's a Slosh, it's a target for Mihawk to play at, because it's a 5/6. And worst case at 5 dawns, if you don't have Oden or Yasopp, you just play out the Kawamatsu. This card is just insane at this point of the game. 6 cost law, being able to bounce back your Otama, your Perona, your Kinemon to be able to go wide by playing Yasopp, Kawamatsu, or Oden is just very good to be able to go wide. And it's a blocker in the worst case scenario. Not in the worst case scenario. It's a blocker at the late game. It's great. It's a 6/6. It's a blocker late game. That's about it. You want to be able to go wide against certain matchups, so that's why we're playing the law. The Mihawk is better overall, but the thing is, we don't play Perona anymore. I cut out the Perona just to make space for the Yasopp being able to draw. Last set, it did came up a few times that I would just not want to play out the Perona, but I would still do it just to have a body on board. The Mihawk's still a lot better. It's a lot better than the law, in my opinion. It's just, you can't play Yasopp out of Mihawk. That's the only problem. Mihawk being able to mulligan your hand is just straight up insane. The amount of mulligan you get out of this card, usually per game, is like 2-3 times. Just being able to filter 3 cards out of your hand to be able to draw 3 new ones. You often get stuck with like non-counters, such as like Law or Mihawk or like the 9 cost. If you don't have this, like you're not on the odd curve and you're on an even curve, you don't need the 9 cost Law Shanks if you're on the even curve, because you're gonna play Shanks, the 10 costs instead of the 9 costs. So the Mihawk being able to filter that is insane. Also being able to find your events. At some point, you can be my samurai is a dead card. Usually the late game, it becomes a dead card. So Mihawk being able to filter those cards is really nice. The 9 cost Shanks being able to KO something is basically a 5th 10 cost Shanks. That's how I see it. But still to be determined if this guy stays in the deck or not. With more testing. This card is just straight up busted. Being able to rescue your opponent's entire board, restanding 2 dawns. And this case is rush, by the way. So meaning this is rush, you can straight up swing into one of your opponent's board and clearing it right away. Then you can, with the 2 additional dawns that this Shanks gave you, you can play Vander Decken to kill something on his board by discarding a Fishman. Right now we're running 8 Fishmans, which is 4 of these and 4 Kawamatsu. but some people runs Hody Jones, which is not bad either. So you can have more targets for fishmen if you need them, but just to be able to clear 2 body the moment the 10 cost Shanks drops is just ridiculous. And there's also for fun, which is another card that helps you clear another body. So there is a world where you're clearing 3 bodies on that turn, just from card effect, which is insane. 4 Samurai because this card is good. 3 billion fold just for the plus 4k on your character or your leader. This helps out a lot. It was at 4, I just cut it down to 3 because you don't always need it, and I needed space for other cards. That's essentially it. If I had more space, it would be at 4. 2, I know you're strong, so I'll go all out. It was between this and Luna. This is the debate everyone has. There's a chance Luna comes back. There's a chance it's this. For the time being, it's going to be this, just for the counter. That's about it. And also, I have a lot of removal in the deck, so I don't always want Luna to freeze an entire board. Essentially it. For fun, it's a counter, and also being able to clear 7k base power. It helps you clear this guy, which is a very annoying card. And since we're able to clear it, I want to have for fun as an option to be able to clear that card, which is, where is he? Pirate Docking 6. There you go, this guy. Since this guy is a base power 7, you can KO it for fun. So that's why I like keeping for fun. And also the Captain John, the new this guy here, Captain John, to be able to clear it, KO it. This is also another card that is really nice to clear with for fun. And that's about it. I think that's the deck list. Nothing crazy. This is the list for now. It's probably gonna change as I play more, and I'm probably gonna decide between these two because right now I'm playing 2-2, right? It's very indecisive. It's not very nice. Usually you wanna have a more like defined list, whether you're committed to the law or the Mihawk. But right now I'm on 2-2, purely for the sake of testing. All right, that's my list for OP17. That's the very first iteration. I hope you guys enjoyed the list. Feel free to give me any comments. I'll be running some games, so as usual. Thanks. Peace, guys.